Hey everyone, welcome back to Ice Reviews 2020, where honestly, having a script can be kind of beyond me sometimes, because sometimes it can be hard to read off of it while you're facing directly towards your mic. Anyways, as some of you might not know, I have Disney Plus, and a movie was released just today on the Disney Plus known as Artemis, Fowl. It was supposed to go to theaters, but it ended up getting dumped on Disney Plus because of the whole you-know-what crisis. So it brings us to today, where I decided to watch it because I hate myself, and yeah, it marks as the third movie in a row that I've seen this year that was released directly to streaming. Now, as some of you might know, for the last two episodes of Isaac Reviews 2020, the two movies I reviewed were released directly to streaming because of the you-know-what. And I thought they were both crap. Trolls World Tour because it literally plagiarizes Infinity War, and Scoob because there's so much pop culture references and references to celebrities and memes. It's just really pandering and stupid and stuff. So, anyways, because of those movies that were released to streaming that I didn't like, I was kind of nervous about this one, and plus, the trailer looked like crap. So, I saw it, and also it was giving me A Wrinkle in Time vibes, and let's just say, I didn't like that film a whole lot. But anyways, I don't have a script, so I'm kind of going off here. I saw the movie, and it was a piece of crap. So, the film's about this kid who lives with a really rich dad, and he's really smart and stuff, but then his dad gets kidnapped by some mysterious rogue person who's really power-hungry and wants revenge on her kind. So the kid has to go out of his way to help get his dad back with a fairy and some security guard that looks like Morgan Freeman and all sorts of other magical creatures, and honestly, I just can't remember the good chunk of this film because it's so bland. It's one of the blandest and most boring films I've ever seen in the ranks of Minions. Like, there's nothing special about this film. I mean, sure, it has a decent soundtrack, but then you realize the guy that composed the music for this film also did the music for the Emoji Movie. So, yeah, this kind of proves how, sometimes if you do badly on one thing, chances are you might do badly on another, but who knows, you might have room for improvement sometimes. But anyways, this is why I decided I'd be better off without a script for this review, because it's just so bland and tedious, and there's nothing special about it. The story is way too confusing and has breakneck speed mood shifts. The visual effects look really dull and basic, especially for this time. The characters, they all have the same level of depth as a 1-inch hole, and the overall tone just feels too all over the place and just doesn't really appeal to me. And yeah, I know I've never read the book, but even as someone who's never read the book, I feel it should be a good introduction to me to the franchise. It's like how I feel about almost any adaptation of something. It should appeal to both people that like the thing it's based on, as well as to newcomers to the franchise too. And with the way this film does its adaptation of the book, it just fails miserably. Finally, we're at the home stretch of this review. So, to conclude, this is probably one of the blandest movies I've ever seen in my life. Like, there's nothing special about this film. Like, the story is all over the place and confusing, the visual effects are bland, the characters, I can't remember a single one of them. It's just all bland and forgettable. In fact, while I'm doing this right now, I forgot a good chunk of this film. So, if you want good use for Disney Plus, then watch The Mandalorian. Not just because it's a great show, and it can distract you from all the other crap going on in Star Wars, but because it has Baby Yoda, and, well, everyone loves Baby Yoda. And, yeah, just, if you want anything else on Disney Plus, watch anything else but this. So, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to give this one a 2 out of 10. Yep. Another sound effect accidentally played through a little bit of that, but whatever. So, yeah, join us next time where we review another bad-looking Disney film, the Mulan remake. I'm, not very sure about this one, mainly because the person playing Mulan actually supports the Hong Kong police brutality. And after that, we have Sponge on the Run. I'm not so sure. I mentioned this in my Scoob review, but even though I am a massive SpongeBob fan, I'm not so sure about this one. This and Connected they just look like style over substance movies, and with SpongeBob, yeah, that especially, because the writing just feels way too much like Finding Nemo, and it goes against the law of the series' lore, and I'm just not really looking forward to it. Maybe it'll be good, maybe not, I don't know, but yeah, I'm kind of nervous. So, this concludes this episode of Isaac Reviews 2020. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Do 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 do. I didn't play my outro theme because at this point, I don't care.